Today's topic, we got a video from Jubilee. Originally, I just wanted to react to this, but this turned into an accidental cringe report. So tune in and tell us at which point you might have checked out if you cringed just as hard as I did.
I'm PRXO, I'm 24.
I'm Stephanie Van Berg. I am 43 years old.
And if I could describe our relationship.
You know what's interesting, just listening to these two right off the top, I get the impression that he's just as old as she is. Not like looks-wise, but just in the way they carry themselves.
You know, when you hang around people that are older than you at some point, there's some things that you're gonna drop.
Right.
That's for sure, for sure.
Right.
You know, I mean, like, because I was hanging around the friends of my sister, which is, she's 3.5 years older than me.
Right.
I was just that dude. Yeah, that's how they do it in college. All right, let me just lower my voice a bit. Let me just, you know what I mean? Because I had to be around them. I didn't want to be a nuisance.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh my God, what's that?
You don't know that? She's from Europe, so how about you go rock, okay? Just put your hand out.
You would always tell how much it goes into a dude by when she laughs at jokes that aren't funny. Like if
like I just did right now?
Yeah.
Like I just did right now?
Yeah. I didn't try to say a joke that's
Relax,
funny,
man. Jeez.
but it made me nervous because I was worried that you really liked me, so it kind of grossed me out. So that was a pretty loud laugh, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
my laugh is loud.
Now they're gonna be like, see, they're not only best friends, they're lovers.
Or not even.
Okay.
I would describe our relationship as like a volcano, just in Mount Vesuvius, just like just boiling underneath a saute pan, you know? Just preparing for this medium rare steak.
Okay, he's like the pizza, and I'm like the fire.
Like the pizza? Yeah.
It's probably the language barrier, but her metaphor sucked.
You're
like the raw chicken, and I'm like the stove. It's just.
And don't the stove make chicken better?
True.
Ooh, salmonella.
So are y'all married? Are you friends? Are you friends with benefits? Like, what's the relationship?
This is a good question, actually.
So we actually had an argument, and where I stand is that I don't really know exactly, and I kind of prefer it that way.
It's like he was talking to her. Like I said in our argument, I don't really know, and I like it better that way. Thank you. Can we move on? Because we have a reservation. It's at 9. It's 9:45. We're standing outside talking about this. We could be eating some good chicken right now. Remember the stove? Yeah, the stove makes it better. Okay, I want it like that. Yeah, baby!
Our relationship is like the perfect representation of like a digital postmodern world where there are absolutely no labels, no gender, and no age or like anything to define what the hell we're experiencing in this short amount of 3 months. And if I could find a label to describe what the hell just happened, it would be nearly impossible.
He's my boyfriend.
Yo, Jubilee, some motherfuckers. The way they edited this, they asked her the question first, and then he cropped his answer because they knew.
But they knew. But you can't dog them for that.
But they knew.
You gotta give them what you gotta give them.
Damn, I'm mad at it. It's not misleading editing, but it's precision airstrike.
Yeah,
Call of Duty,
if it
10 kill streak. You didn't see it coming up from above.
It makes you feel like that. They're doing a good job.
My boyfriend, eh? Okay.
Does he know that?
No, yeah, I mean, yeah, he knows that, but he doesn't want it.
Why your face like that?
I don't care how many times I hear that. That's just gross.
What's gross?
He's my boyfriend. He knows that, but he doesn't want it. But he's my boyfriend.
Yeah, but the thing is that your brain now, the way that your brain functions, that you keep on switching it to if it was a man saying that.
No.
But if it was a man saying that, it would be creepy as
Sure. I think I'm just thinking back to my past experiences. And I feel like girls have said this to me without saying it.
That's possible.
Girls have lived part of their lives thinking I was their boyfriend, even though I said I wasn't. Yeah, and I just remember how gross that was.
They probably said to all their friends.
Yeah. I've had them introduce me as that. And there was something unconsensual, but also really disturbing about the fact that you are so insistent on living in this life of yours
When someone tells
that you
that
visualize, and you're forcing me into this slot that I don't want to fit into.
if someone introduces you as Zed, you call them out on the spot or you wait?
No, I call them out on the spot. If we're in front of people, I'll do it in private. But otherwise, if we're in private, I'll just tell them, like, you know what this is. Why? And I'll only have this conversation twice. I'll say it the first time, and then the second time, if I see that you haven't gotten it, we're done.
You're going to dip, baby dip?
Well, it's unhealthy because you're not dating me. You're dating this idea, and if I don't fit it, you're not going to see me. That's a problem. There's people who've literally looked at my behavior and be like, that's unacceptable. I'm like, well, this is how I always am, but you're too busy living in this fantasy world that you think my behavior's out of the norm. Like, no, you didn't see me.
But the thing is, like, I don't fear any word, and I don't fear any problems, like, regarding a relationship. He fears these kind of things. So for me, this is like a normal thing. So this guy is my boyfriend. Yes, I want to see him when I have free time. I don't want to see another one.
That's not the definition of a boyfriend. Yeah. It's the person that you like, but that's not your boyfriend.
Maybe it's because of the age difference, but I get the impression that she thinks she knows what's best for them. And she's waiting for him to see it.
That's what I understood in her speech.
Okay.
Well, I'd like to go with the labelless route. I like to think that we're just doing what we're doing and we're having fun doing it. I think it's too soon to say whether we are boyfriend or girlfriend or not. But I do enjoy the time we spend together, and I think it's important too.
Yeah, it's very important. I agree. I know. You know, it's another. I know. It's fine.
The dismissal. I know all this. I know, it's fine. I'm going to wait it out.
She just gave that answer to everyone else who was looking. And so, yeah.
She's justifying, I know what you're saying. I know this, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. Like, it's still what I think it is, but yeah.
And to be clear, this is not a referendum on her being, just the way she approaches a relationship. You may not be very good at creating or forming bonds and still be a good person.
I have another question for you.
Yeah.
Do you love him?
Yeah.
Tell him.
Yeah. I love him.
I mean, 3 months in, that's intense, but hey, listen. People fall in love at first sight, so I'm not going to judge nobody.
Of course. I think he's amazing. He's just otherworldly. Yeah.
I didn't think this was going to be a cringe report, but there's something about women who are like you got fucking angels singing around you. Like, you're like, ah! Like, it feels like when people, yeah, it just makes me uneasy when people look at people like that. Oh, man, it's like someone looks at you like your shit doesn't stink. You just came out of the bathroom like, nah, that shit definitely stinks. You know what I mean? Like, I know it stinks. Like, I couldn't smell myself.
I asked her if she loves you. Do you know her answer was?
I think so. I think it was a yes. Was it a yes?
Nigga, Jubilee, I can't believe you asked that.
Jubilee going in.
I haven't cringed this hard in a while. Because something about being put on the spot, like with someone like.
That's why I wouldn't go on TV. I wouldn't go on TV.
Do you love him? She says she loves you, and she's looking at you like this, and you can see everyone and millions of people. That is. I'm putting myself in his shoes, and I'm like, that's a conversation I don't want to have in private, but he signed up for this, so we'll see.
I think it was a yes. Was it a yes?
You know it already. You can feel it anyway.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Yeah, so of course I love you.
Do you love her?
Damn. I do, in one particular way. I mean, I'm not even sure what love actually is within myself. So maybe I got to figure that out before I start sending it out to other people. I don't want to give you the wrong information. Who knows if I'm right?
And then the age gap just came back. Because when you said he's 24, I remember when I was 24, I want to know what love is. I didn't know. You know what I mean? It took me some time to tell my girl, I love you, those words. Are you still cringing, man? You good, dude?
Yeah.
sweating that thing.
Oh man.
God damn, you need some water? Some water over there, bro.
It's not his answer that's making me cringe. It's what I know her reaction is gonna be in that discussion, and just knowing you're doing that to somebody.
Don't even know what love is. So I ain't even mad at him. I said that before. Men know the value of I love you more than women because women use it a lot more. I love this. I love that. I love them shoes. Love you. Love me. Oh, love me some fried chicken. Love me some ice cream. Love me some Ben & Jerry's. Love me some beans. Love me some this. Love me some that. Everything is love. When your mom says, I love you, it's like, yeah, Mom, I know you said that 3 times today. But when your dad says, I love you, you're like, oh,
all right,
that hits different. You're soul. Yeah.
There is opportunity. You are so talented. You can make it, like, really, like, here. And if you make it here, you will make it everywhere. And you can, because you are fucking talented. Like, you have everything to do it. Like, I trust in you so much. And this is not only me.
For some reason, I'm kind of resistant to believing these things.
Yes. Exactly what I was thinking. Oh man, I don't know what it is. I felt like this is deja vu for me. It's f***ing me up. Ugh. There's something weird about when someone believes in you so much and you really don't, and it almost feels like their words fall on deaf ears. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Because no matter how much you be like, your art's amazing, you just can't believe it because it comes from that person. This is what this strikes me as. And so as she's striking, I can tell she's trying to reach him. I'm cringing because it's not working.
At all.
But it's nice to know someone is trying. It's nice to know.
It feels like this. It just hits him in the chest and it just rolls down the floor. I see that. Yeah.
This bad.
I don't know. I think I need to work on a form of acceptance. But, you know, for my whole life, I'm just so used to negative responses and rejections.
And he could deal with that. See, that's the thing. He's used to negative.
Yeah. So when you hear the positive, you just can't believe it.
He's like,
this is not real.
It's not real. Yeah. This is not real. It's like I remember when I was in elementary school and whatever. I was new to that school, right? And I ran into some problems with this clique. And then a couple of months after that, I avoided them. Like, it's gonna be like that. I'm not gonna cross your path. I wish I would.
But
a girl came to me and it's like, yeah, here, and I just was in my class, part of that clique. Gave me a note, yo, it's the queen bee of them.
She wants your number.
Yeah, no, she wants. There was no such thing as number, you know what I mean? Yeah. My number at that age is my mama number, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm like, yeah, do you want to go out with me? I came back with a note. I'm like, yo, what the f is this? I was pissed off. Yeah. What the f is this? Because I thought it was a prank. I'm like, what the f is this? I don't know. Read it. Yeah, nah. Tell your friend I ain't about that life because this and that. No.
Tell your friends that we can't be friends.
You know what it is? Because of the trauma in the life, I could take a punch better than I could take a hug.
I feel you.
And, you know, I almost long for rejection because that's all I know. But to hear you believe in me so much, I think you're slowly teaching me a language that I'm starting to understand. And I really thank you for that. And that's why I really care about you. I think you're a beautiful person. I think you're extremely unique, and you're also extremely talented. But on top of that, you believe in yourself like no other. And that's something the rest of the world needs to learn.
It's like watching a long breakup.
Yeah,
bro. It's making me so uncomfortable.
I thought it was, yo.
I have not cringed this much on the inside and the outside.
I don't know if it's a makeup or a breakup. You okay? It's about
I can't. I need to do something.
To ventilate.
Woo!
This sounds like a breakup.
It just feels like I'm watching two people naked talking and I shouldn't be watching. And it's making me uneasy. Which I think is the point of this series, but wow.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Oh my God.
Yeah, but really, you got something special too. And I think everyone's starting to see as well.
Just like you.
You're cringing just like if it was PDA. Oh, they gave a high five. It's done. It's done. It's done.
First off, I want to give a shout out to Jubilee because we trash them all the time. But I think the point of the series was to show people being very vulnerable, being very candid, and I thought they did a really good job of that. The fact that I felt so much meant that it was very effective. They're doing a good job. So you have to give them credit when we always trash them.
Me, I can't no longer trash them. I can't trash them.
No.
I can't no longer trash them.
I mean,
because they make good content. Yeah. You can't trash that much and be on their shit and commenting they that much. And at some point, they know what they're doing. So I'm done with the trashing of you.
As for this video, to me, it just felt like I was watching a conversation I shouldn't have. That's what it felt. And it made me super uncomfortable because it wasn't like a very cheerful. But that's reality. And yeah, it was good. I think this is like the best form of reality TV. Does that make sense? In that, like, you know, reality TV is always curated for like drama and nonsense. This just seemed like it was curated for.
They take everything of the reality TV, but in a short capsule. Because, you know, motherfuckers ain't got that much of an attention span, anyways. And they put it out there and they do their thing.
Yeah, but reality TV to me is geared towards drama. This didn't feel like it was meant for drama.
It's a basic recipe of reality TV. You do the screening process properly, and the rest would unfold. And that's what happened.
Sure. I just think the goals of reality TV and this are different. Reality TV is not meant to be reality.
You think?
Of course not. It's ridiculous. The whole concept of it is ridiculous.
You think they're having conversations like that?
Yeah. I think it's also a real reflection of how they feel. Yeah. That felt like a very honest conversation. You know, almost too honest that's why it made me uncomfortable. Do you dig what I'm saying? Like, she was very honest about her views, however problematic that we feel it is.
We're at a different age. We're not at the reality TV anymore. This is reality internet, reality web. That's what it is. And it's even realer.
Yeah, it definitely felt authentic. You know, so good for them for being able to share that. They have probably more courage in that department than I do.
Yep, I wouldn't.
But God bless y'all. We want to know what you guys thought about some of the ideas that we raised during this about, like, attachment, when she said my boyfriend and all that. Yeah. That was intense, but I've never cringed this hard. This is the hardest I've ever cringed.
You cringe as hard as I cringe when I see PDA. Yeah. Bro, that was your form of PDA.
Bro, my face was stretched like this.
I don't even need to go that deep. PDA is...
Yeah, okay. All right. No worries. But we want to hear your comments below. What did you guys think? Did you make it all the way through this video? Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, you go first. Like any couple of this digital world, we met through social media, specifically IG, Instagram. You actually slid into my DMs and you messaged me about my voice.
Well, basically, he liked a few of my pictures. I went on his profile and I got very interested and I started liking and I started like watching his videos, what he's doing, and I've been really caught with his voice. And I just messaged him and I told him that he had an amazing voice and we started talking like that.
That always makes me uncomfortable.
What?
When someone's too into somebody and they're just glowing as they speak. Yeah, I don't know why it makes me cringe on the inside. It does.
Like,
there's nothing wrong with it.
Calm down.
I'm not mad at it because I know some people, but to me, it's just like, it feels suffocating. Like, I'm not even in that relationship and I feel like, ugh, you know what I mean?
The person's playing into...
I see myself pretty objectively and I'm not that amazing. So when someone speaks of me like I'm Jesus, the second coming, I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah.
I think what's suffocating about that is that my being is being erased by your expectations. And I could feel your expectations overtaking who I actually am, and so you're not seeing me.
Yeah, I just don't like compliments. It's going to be as simple as that, okay? It's not going to be like some kind of, oh, you know what it is? No, I'm not a fan of compliments. I'm like, yeah, thank you. You say, oh, I like what you do, and I'm going to be, thank you very much. But
what about good compliments?
What's a bad compliment?
Well, there's compliments, like let's say if it's about your sense of style. Where like the way you're dressed with it, like, hey, that outfit is dope. I've seen you take compliments where you get a little bit excited, like, oh, yeah, okay.
That's a front.
It's a front?
Yeah, because I heard that compliment before, so I'm getting better and better at it.
Really?
It looks like it's more genuine, but I'm trained. I'm like a little Sheldon Cooper.
Really?
Oh, okay. I know this program, so I know how to.
I'm 24.
Man, the amount of like androgyny popping out of these two.
It's worse on this channel.
Oh, is it?
He's paying right now.
Oh, yeah?
Pretty same.
I'm at it. My image of androgyny has always been Prince, and I've always been a big fan, so-
I'm good. I mean, then again, you know, I whack, so
Yeah, they don't know what that is.
they don't know what that is.
I'll post a little clip of Preach whacking. Oh, they're gonna think you so gay now. They be like, this nigga definitely.
You do that, it's over.
That age difference only bothers women when it clearly shows that you're uncomfortable with it or you don't know how to handle it. I told you I lost my virginity to a girl that was 10 years older than me when I was 18, right? And subsequently, I dated a lot of women that were older than me, and they would bring it up at first. They'd be like, "You're old? How old? Oh, that's too young." And I was like, "Listen, ain't a problem for me. Is it a problem for you?" And then I was able to move past it.
And because
they were like so comfortable with it after like, but it's when you're not comfortable with it that they can't get around it.
If you go with that, yeah, I get that a lot.
Yeah.
It's done so.
Yeah.
But if you're like, listen, I ain't got time to waste. You ain't got time to waste. We're already here. Oh, we doing this.
Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna go
and then they're
on.
like 169.
Yeah.
So just me watching this, the vibe I get from both of them is that even though there's a huge age gap, it seems like their maturity level and their comfort level is around the same.
Oh yeah, this dude.
You know what?
I've seen him a couple of times.
Where have you seen him?
On his channel.
Where? On our channel?
On his channel.
Oh, okay. I've never seen this.
Should I really answer him?
You been to his channel before?
Yeah.
What kind of content you got?
Commentary stuff.
Oh, okay. Cool.
He's a fan of our channel.
Somebody said that.
No shit.
So they sent me one of his videos and like, you got to watch this on. And I was like, all right, let's do it.
Man, he does cool shit.
Does he?
Boy, he does all that shit, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
I could, like, whenever I see his position, I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah.
He has good commentary. All right. Cool. Let's find out.